All right, you want to talk about KD?
Yeah, let's talk about
going
KD.
on a little date with Lana Rhodes.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, there's a lot of things going on with this story. We don't know if it's absolutely true. But Lana Rhodes says she's pregnant.
Break down who Lana Rhodes is.
Lana Rhodes is a porn star. She was like the biggest porn star in the world. I believe she's retired now from doing the porns. And
I think she has an OnlyFans, though.
Oh, maybe she's still rocking OnFans.
I think so.
Still a porn star.
Okay.
Good for her.
So Mike Malak, right, who's now back on the Impulsive podcast.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Was dating Lana forever. They broke up. She comes out as pregnant. Mike said it's not his.
Ooh.
I know, wild. Might need that paternity. Then rumors start to swirl about who could potentially be the dad. She starts talking about going out on dates. She said she went on a date with this Brooklyn Nets player, right?
Yeah.
That
I think she said basketball player in New York. She didn't say Nets.
Basketball player in New York. So it could have been a Knick, could have been a Net.
And then they looked at the schedules.
Right.
To see who was in that city at that time.
Yeah, who was in, and then also in Miami, she said she also went out with them. So it looked like it was the Nets. And they looked at she also said the guy was a fucking Libra or a Virgo or some shit like that. And then they looked at the birth dates on the roster and it looked like it could be KD. This is all rumors.
Speculative.
It's
all crypto.
But it's all crypto. But the crazy thing about it is that KD apparently, or whoever went on the date with her, brought his side piece.
Yeah.
No. This is the wildest thing.
Yeah.
So you bring your side piece, your fuck buddy, and he says it openly. He's, I'm going to bring my fuck buddy. I've been fucking her for a couple years. I'm going to bring her on a date as well. Mm. I mean, that's like a wild move.
He's a king.
That shocked him, or shocked her, apparently. But I wonder if it's something that she has to expect.
Yep.
But in what sense?
Like, when you're known for being a porn star, right? You have to expect that people are going to uphold you to those expectations. Like,
you know how motherfuckers want you to be funny all the time?
Yeah, exactly that. Like, when we hang out, motherfuckers are supposed to expecting us to be funny. And if we not in the mood or not trying to joke around,
they bring their comedian friend and they're like, yo, tell some jokes. This guy's dropping the ball.
Hey, here we go. And then we're not joking around. They're like, yo, I thought you were funny all the time. It's like, no, I'm off duty. But they don't know we're off duty.
Are you guys surprised by that move?
Bringing the side chick on a date with the girl?
Because he's trying to get the thrizzy? Is that what the deal is?
Yeah.
I assume he's trying to get the
thrizzy. And yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm not surprised by this at all.
Really?
Like, and no offense to Shorty, but like, if you're on OnlyFans, if you were a prostitute, like, I'm thinking, like, you already know what this is.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we just meeting up to fuck. So it's like, if I'm bringing somebody to join the party, you've done scenes with girls before, so I'm assuming you with it.
Yeah, you're lucky I didn't bring my mans. Right? Like, that'd be disrespectful if I'm like, yo, here's the man. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a little bit wild. But you just bring the side chick?
Yeah. I'm not even surprised by this move at all.
Did she say it was for the threesome, or did she say it was like a backup just in case?
She said it was a backup.
To join the party.
But he probably was looking at like, yo, we can get the threesome going. You probably done this shit. You're not gonna be weirded out by it because this is what you do.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, low key kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
She was thrown off probably because she just got out of a relationship, so she's just thinking, I'm a relationship girl now. But people don't know you from the relationship; they know you from porn. Yeah. You and Mike did your vlogs together, and that's great. People saw that, but they don't know you for that like they know you for porn.
And if you are leveraging the fact that you're so successful in the porn industry, and that is continuing to exist within the content that you make, which you're not making porn, but it's, yes, I used to do porn.
It's porn adjacent.
It's porn adjacent or something like that. If that's the case, you can't be upset if there's going to be that expectation thrown on you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? As long as we call ourselves comedians, motherfuckers expect us to be funny.
Yeah.
If I go on a podcast and I'm not saying nothing funny the whole time, motherfuckers are going to be like, isn't this guy supposed to joke around? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
100%. So it is weird. It is weird.
Should he have asked her first, though?
Well, he didn't tell her she had to.
He gave her a heads up.
Oh, yeah. He's like, yo, I'm bringing the side chick.
But so that's her ability to say, like, oh, nah, I'm good on that.
Yo, and she still went on a date.
She still went on a date.
So
now it's threesome time.
If anything, he's pissed. He's like, yo, I told you I'm bringing the side piece. You thought I wanted to spend more on dinner?
I thought it was when they sat down, he would let her know, like, yo, I got a side piece coming.
I don't know the exact timeline, but it seemed like he told her beforehand, yo,
that's what I'm saying. He could have just left the
side
side piece at home, just like keep her on the bench, like, yo, keep doing jumping jacks, and then when the time comes, I'll call you in.
Like Rodman on the...
She's a six man. She's a six man. Like, He just should he should have kept her there.
Bring her out. Like, get them to know each other. Maybe they start flirting. Maybe they find that there's a vibe, and then it's even more exciting.
Oh, so he's like a matchmaker.
Yeah.
Maybe they fall in love.
Nah, but for real, because think about it. If you just have her waiting at home, that's weird, bro. She's just a fleshlight. The shorty's just waiting there. Yeah. No.
You're gonna feed her first.
Yeah, you gotta feed her, bro. You
gotta a gentleman, yo.
Yeah, they gotta laugh. They gotta joke around. Oh, y'all got so much in common. Like, sitting next to each other. You know what I mean? Like, it's
bro,
beautiful.
There's 100 people. They gotta sit next to each other, bro.
Nah, you sit them next to each other instead of you in the middle, so that they can start bonding. You know what I mean? They could talk about their shit. You don't got no interest in the shit that they're talking about.
They start taking selfies together like they best friends and shit like that. They just met 2 seconds ago. And
get them
shit
some
like
drinks.
That.
You know what I mean? We all having fun. Everybody living. You know what I do believe is KD also is because she said the date was really boring. And I was like, that's guy. She was like, he wasn't like being an asshole, but he just wouldn't talk at all, and he wasn't doing it like to intentionally shut down conversation.
You know what? This is where I feel bad. This is where I'm like an empath because like she's approaching this. It looks like she's approaching this date like, oh, this could be a guy that I date and then I eventually get married to.
I'm still tripping on the fact that you said you're an empath.
I know, right?
That shit stopped me in my tracks.
He's a newly converted empath.
That shit, you hit me like Logan. You gotta hold me up for a second because I'm out, bro.
He's growing, bro. This is growth, okay? Yeah. He's going through a time in his life.
I was like, let me just let that bullshit slide.
I'm a complete empath, right? And as a complete
Can you see chakras too?
Yeah, I do. I feel for people. I feel for everybody, right? I feel for the universe. So she's going to say like, this could be my new boyfriend. This could be my husband.
Yo, cut him talking to the guy on the airplane. He goes, pussy. If I see you on the airplane, I'm gonna kill you, pussy. Little bitch. I will kill you next time I see you on site.
Yo, son, like he don't got boogers, son. Like he ain't never picked
he
his
could have been more
before.
empathetic.
Like he never picked his nose before. Like I'm picking my nose in public. You don't know what's going through my mind right now. You know how bad
bro,
my
your
day
finger's
is.
going through your mind. Bro.
Yeah, it might be over there. I might have put the pointer finger that far up. Point is, she going through this date. She's like,
she's trying to find love in the big city. That's all.
She's literally thinking this might be my next guy. I'm famous. He's famous. Famous people hook up, and then they see that they have something in common, and they want to be together. And here's the thing: she got so many people in the DMs that legit feel that way. You know, I guarantee there's a lot of people hitting her up, and they're like, "Yo, I want to wife this girl." I guarantee she's getting that constant. Al's doing this like face and shit like that.
Come
like,
on, Drew. Come on, son.
Yo, keep the same energy, yo.
Because you said, and you disagreed on the mic. You said, and are we surprised you disagreeing?
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you were saying, come on, like you snitching on me.
No. I'm talking about no. Okay. I'm not in the DMs. She dated dude, and we cool with dude. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, people aren't taking porn stars that serious.
No, bro. There are thousands of men trying to marry her.
Bro,
I don't know if they're high prospects or what.
Check.
But here's what and she was dating to his point.
Son,
she was dating
kids, bro.
She was dating a famous dude too. She wasn't dating like Mike is not some bum ass dude. Mike has got millions of subscribers on YouTube. I think like a couple million.
Yeah.
That's not nobody.
Yeah.
But Katie's a different level, and I don't think she gets that. Katie has got
Tito
endorsements.
Ortiz, it was a UFC fighter, right? Married whatever that girl's name was.
You're talking about
Jenna,
a guy with
Jenna
brain
Jameson.
damage.
Say what?
A guy with brain damage on steroids.
You know what I mean, though. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not outside the realms of possibility that she could get with an athlete or something like that, because she got these athletes in her DMs all the fucking time, and you could start believing the hype. Like, you read enough of your DMs, you start believing the hype.
Yeah. Maybe that's what happened.
And
Okay.
I'm not saying that she's logical in the way that every guy would view her, knowing her past and what's current going on, if she's still doing OnlyFans stuff. And a lot of guys are going to have a problem with that. But at the same time, it's not illogical if you constantly reading your own DMs, people telling you how fucking great you are, that you start to believe it.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay. All right.
We're all guilty of reading the DMs and believing what's in the DMs, right?
Yeah.
So she going on this date going, oh, he might be the next one for me. We might be boyfriend and girlfriend. This could be a big couple, blah, blah, blah. She going on this date with those intentions. Not I'm about to get stroked out like a groupie. The dude's going on there like, well, yeah, she's been in the porn business. Like, why would she
Kevin
give a fuck?
Durant,
What's another
again,
dick?
9 figures on the line.
If it's Kevin Durant.
If it's Kevin Durant, which allegedly it is, I believe. This is a guy that his first, I don't think he still has a visible tattoo. He had all his tattoos on his back and shit because I think he didn't want it visible tattoos because it affected his endorsement money. That's, I think, the rationale.
Right,
so this is a guy that's very concerned with perception in that way.
Yeah, except for his hairline. Motherfucker don't give two shits about how his hair looks, dog.
That's fair,
His
but
hair
it's
looks
also
crazy.
a different.
His hair looks like grits.
Different level.
Motherfucker got grits on the
It's like-
top of his head, dog.
Still
Really,
cut.
I think just a brush would fix
You
that.
think just a
I
brush?
think it's just a brush.
Just shave it. I don't understand why he shaves it. It's like he's trying to
Just
piss
brush
me
that
off.
shit, yo. I think that's what it
Piss
is.
me
I
off.
think he does that purposely.
Yo, real talk.
And to do
That's why she
that's
thought
Anthony
that
Davis and the eyebrow.
Oh, with the eyebrow,
purposely.
they doing it on purpose, bro.
Son, just
That's why she thought that they were gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend. Cause she looking at him like, nah, he's humble. He would never treat me like this. He would never think that I'm just some porn star he gonna stroke out. He definitely wouldn't bring a side chick to this date.
Yeah.
He would never do that with that type of hair.
Yeah.
Because he don't care enough about himself. He don't care enough about his image to do something like that to me.
Wasn't he engaged to a Destiny's Child?
Kevin
He was
Durant?
engaged to one of the old Destiny's
Yo,
Child.
if it is Kevin Durant, this is legendary. It might not be Kevin Durant. It might be somebody on the bench.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
It might be Spencer Dinwiddie.
That'd be fire.
But I don't even know if Spence on the bench. Yeah, he got to be on the bench now.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know who it is. It could be someone on the bench. So it could be Blake Griffin.
be Harden.
Could be,
Harden's known to get
it could be
around.
Pastor Carl
Harden-
Lentz for all we know.
Shit, Pastor Carl needs something. Pastor Carl need a comeback, bro. Like Jesus, bro. But yeah, if it isn't KD and someone on the bench, this is a big come up for Lana because now everybody's going like, yeah, of course Lana will go on a date with KD.
But did KD deny it?
Maybe she did that on purpose. I'm not gonna say his name, so I come out looking clean. But I'm gonna drop his birth date. That's a pretty big. I doubt multiple Nets/Knicks players have the same sign. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if he denied it, but while this media storm is happening, Jay Williams goes on ESPN and says that KD pulled up to him at a party and said, "Don't ever compare me to Giannis Antetokounmpo."
Yeah.
Whatever like that.
He's acting like he felt super disrespected.
felt
like-
disrespected.
and that he's taking this series personally in that way, I think is the implication. And he acting like he got the inside info.
And KD been cooking Giannis.
Yeah, he has, man.
Cooking him.
And KD said, I think the tweet was, this is completely false. Jay Williams can never speak for me ever. It's a fucking lie or something like that. I think he said fucking lie. Yeah. So KD and Jay Williams, here's the thing about Jay Williams. Something about him, it just fucking rubs me the wrong way.
Really?
I don't trust it. And this reminds me of when you were teasing him about the fact that you beat him in one-on-one.
Yeah.
Which the rules of the game were Andrew and him played one-on-one to 7. Jay Williams spotted Andrew 6, correct?
Yes.
So Andrew scored a point and won. So Andrew tweeted about it. Somebody tweeted Jay Williams about it, something like that. And then Jay Williams was like, editing can make a lot of magic happen or some shit like that. It's like, bro, what are you doing this for? Cap, you know, we always just misuse Cap because we disagree. Like you said, you know, whatever the Floyd fans are doing. And then you do the same thing for Logan. But the point is,
And you doing it for me.
and I'll be doing it for, hey, I'm
You
your,
doing you doing what you shit on me for Logan. You doing it for me right now.
I'm your new era, baby.
Let's go.
That's what friendship is.
But did I do what I was supposed to do?
You did it. But
I had
him,
to score 1 point.
that's Cap to say, oh, it's editing. How's it editing? He scored a point.
Yeah.
You could just you could cop a little plea and be like, yo, he had to score 1 point, I had to score 7, he got lucky. That's a fact. I think you would say you got lucky at the end of the day.
Nah.
But, okay, you wouldn't say it. We would say he got lucky.
Son, I didn't get lucky because it happened exactly the way I said it would happen. I said I was going to cross him up. I was going to use the hezzy, cross him up, and then I was going to score on him.
It did happen exactly the way you said it was going to happen because before he said to me, yo, I'm just a lucky guy. People are forgetting that. Like, I'm lucky.
Nah, I'm not
I'm
lucky.
gonna make one lucky shot.
I'm not lucky. I'm the truth. It's different. When we went in there, when we went into that game, it was destiny. It was destiny.
And this was the Schultz. At this time, he thought he can do anything. Brain
Now
surgery. You could be a lawyer.
Dodge
Now
a
I
bear.
still believe
He said
that.
he could dodge a bear. Remember?
Yeah.
I could dodge a bear. I
was a
still
week ago.
believe that.
That was
I
Miami.
know. Yeah.
Wait,
the
wait.
brain surgery thing, he still, I think, believes
Yo,
that. That's
yes. What can I not do? I think that boxing would be tough now at my old age. I think at my old age, boxing. If there are age restrictions, age limitations to certain things.
Could you not shit on a plane?
If I have to go, I think I'm gonna have to shit.
There you go.
That's the only thing.
Some things aren't possible.
Some things aren't possible.
That's weak.
Yeah, I know.
Son.
Physical limitations I can't do. But if it's something about like hard work and like focusing on something, yeah, I can do it. I believe I can. If it's hard work, I can do it. What, bro?
All right,
What?
Shit on the plane, that's hard work.
Nah.
To not shit, you gotta just focus, think, sweat.
Oh, no, I can't.
Suck it up.
You know me. I can't hold in a shit when it's time
That's
to go.
just that's sheer grit and determination.
Yeah, it really is.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Let's see how long you go without shitting. Anyway, point is, that's like some fraudulent shit. Like, why'd you have to do that? A lot of things can happen with editing. And he does that, like, when I watch him, it's all kind of like a little preachy when he's talking. I can't explain it, but when he's doing his thing and his little monologues, I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? Mm-hmm. What is this?
I wonder, though, if I'm defending Jay is like, Jay is a pundit, right? He goes on TV and he talks about the game. Mm-hmm. Now he's also an ex-player, so he's gonna have a relationship with these players that's a little different than your average pundit, right? It's a little different than Stephen A. Smith. It's a little different. These guys that never played the game, right? So there's gonna be a little more respect for Jay.
Yep.
And Jay could hoop, bro. Like he was fucking.
He was the best player in college.
Best player in college,
nothing.
unbelievable, right? Like, and then obviously when he got into the, came up against real competition, a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But the motherfucker was nice. The motherfucker was nice with it. So when he's talking to these other athletes, these athletes aren't stupid. Like I speak to guys who are, in the league or like involved in the game, and they know when they're speaking to pundits, they know that when they're telling them, they're giving them information that they're going to use, or they say this is off the record.
Yeah.
So if KD did say that to Jay, he knew that Jay's going to talk about it. Otherwise, he would have said, "Don't say this." And then usually that's respected. So there's a little part of me that's going, did KD say that and want Jay to say this?
Yeah,
maybe. Like, they know what they're doing. They know how to use the pundits. They specifically use the pundits, and they have their pundits.
But then why would he come out so forcefully and say, that's a fucking lie, this guy can never speak for me ever?
Or Jay made it up.
That's kind of what I think.
If KD said it to him, I truly believe that that's what KD said. And I believe that KD knew that he was going to go talk about it on TV.
Yes, and I can believe. I just can't believe then he would come out all the way over the top and say, this guy can never speak for me ever. Because now you just burn that bridge forever. For one sentence that you could leak to anybody and say it in a different way.
Yeah.
And Jay Williams
can... whole shit could be WWE.
Ooh.
They could both know.
Shit be like, yo, let's go back and forth, pop shots, let's keep it respectful.
Ooh.
But
maybe.
Because KD is kind of like, now this is like his second time in a short period of time, like airing motherfuckers out and shit like that. Yeah. Like he's trying to get his little like tough guy rep back because
he's also kind of exposing people because
he is exposing some people
to expose Shannon Sharp also, and this is a Jay Williams type thing, but it was honest. Shannon calls Julio Jones on speakerphone, doesn't say to him, "Hey, we're doing TV right now." He just says, "Hey man, where you want to play?" And then Julio starts talking. And then that shit went viral. And the thing that everybody was thinking is, why didn't you just tell Julio? Because Julio's like, I'm not going to the Cowboys. I want to win. No, I'm not going here. I'm out of Atlanta, blah, blah, blah. He's like saying all this shit. But Shannon Sharp doesn't open by saying, yo, you're on the air right now live.
Yeah.
So Julio doesn't know. I mean, he might have known. He might have texted him, whatever. But like the way
if he didn't know, that's some hoe shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
If he didn't know, that's some hoe shit.
And it would make KD seem right and calling him out for hoe shit. And then the way he handled it was, I'm a grown man. I'm not going to do it. That's all you do.
Yeah.